That was a huge win. And not only did they beat them, they stepped on their neck 41-17. It was very impressive. That's where it caught my eye. I thought it was impressive what they did to Houston with their big braggadocious defense and their Heisman candidate on that defensive side of the ball that has now disappeared into thin air. So those 2 wins in a row impressed me enough to take them as a home dog and hope for the upset against West Virginia. I do think West Virginia is a better football team than Texas Tech, but the game's in Lubbock, and they are gonna try to light it up like they always do. I think this is gonna be a wild game, and I think Texas Tech is gonna suck West Virginia into their style. It's gonna, there's just gonna be end-to-end bombs and fast play, no huddle. They're gonna throw it all over the field, right? So I think it's gonna be that kind of game, and I think that gives Texas Tech a shot. I think West Virginia, if they ran the ball and ran sets and ran pass plays and slants, that they would control this football game and the clock and possession and own the game. But if they get into that wild game, right, where they're just scoring and everybody's throwing 30 and 40-yard passes and trying to light it up on every single play, trick plays and everything else, what happens then is that they've played into, I believe, Texas Tech's hands and given them a shot to play a wild game with them. And a wild game with Texas Tech is exactly what they want. So I think that's the kind of game it's going to be, and I'm going to go Texas Tech in an upset at home, even though I'm scared to death to do it because I think West Virginia is a better team. But we'll see tomorrow in Lubbock. I give the Red Raiders a shot, and I took them as a home dog to win outright on the money line.